What's going on, guys? In this video, I want to talk about a concept that has completely changed my life. And it comes from a book called Reality Transurfing. This is the small version, but there's a longer one. It's on YouTube. There's an Audible version as well. And this is the most powerful book and my favorite book of all time. It's allowed me to completely reshape my reality. And not just my physical reality, but my mental reality. And even in the physical, it allowed me to move out here to Miami, which was my dream city for months and months and years, and it only took me 3 months. And it also allowed me to scale my business, and now I'm making around $30,000 a month with my online coaching business, and now I'm actually transitioning into consulting and helping guys start their online coaching business. So this book has completely changed my life, and it's a very deep book, but I'm going to talk about one or two concepts that are very, very important. And if you guys like it, I can continue making more parts to this series talking about the book. But what I want to talk about is the world mirror. Everybody says the world isn't a window, it's a mirror. You are what you focus on. These things are thrown around in the online space by entrepreneurs, self-development people, and I've heard it a million times, but before I read this book, I was thinking, well, that's cool and all, but what the fuck does that even mean? They're saying all these fancy quotes, but I don't understand. So that's what I'm going to break down in this video and how to take advantage of it so you can just change your reality. So you need to imagine the world, the physical reality that you live in. It's a mirror, and you're standing right in front of it. And when you're standing right in front of it, your image of self, the way you think, all the thoughts you have, that's the image standing in front of the mirror. So all the thoughts that you have are going to reflect back to you, and that's going to be your physical reality. And there's a delay to the mirror, which I'll get to in a minute. But here's what you need to understand. Most people try to change their physical reality by trying to change the mirror. But the trick to changing your entire existence is not trying to change the mirror, but trying to change the image that is looking at the mirror. Because inevitably, the mirror's reflection is going to change if you change the image. The image is your thoughts. It all starts in the mind. If you have a negative attitude towards life, if you view everything as a horrible thing, if you're a pessimist, the only thing you will see in your world is negativity. That's why you need to change the image, not the mirror. And that's the problem. Do not try to move the reflection. Instead, you need to change your thoughts. And I have a few points written down because it is a deep topic and I want to make sure I understand this and articulate it correctly. But you need to move yourself. So it's kind of like most people do this. They're like a kitten standing in front of the mirror. And the cat basically looks at the mirror, might get pissed off, and tries to punch the mirror or claw at the mirror. But what is the mirror going to reflect? Anger, frustration, all the emotions and thoughts that the cat had. And the mirror is your world. So your world is going to reflect the anger and ferocity and negativity right back at you. That's the problem. You need to look away from the world and intentionally create the reality you want to see. You need to change the image. You need to have positive thoughts. But it's not just have positive thoughts and blah, blah, blah. You've heard this shit before. You need to have positive thoughts and have an intention and hold that intention for a long time. Because here's the thing. The mirror, the reflection, doesn't change immediately. There's a delay factor. That's why most people quit. That's why you don't think positive for 5 seconds and everything just turns amazing. You need to hold that positivity and look away from the negativity for a long time. Sometimes it's not even that long. For me, it took a few weeks, few months, and everything started changing. But understand there's a delay factor. And once you change your thoughts and hold the positivity and don't entertain the negativity, your world has no choice but to change. The reflection in the mirror doesn't have a choice but to turn into a positive reflection because you've changed the image standing in front of it. That's the key to success in changing your physical reality. And here's the thing, like, you even notice when you're in an angry mood, it's like everything in life purposefully tries to make you more angry. You're pissed off, you tell somebody, hey, go fuck yourself, or even you think that, and guess what happens? Instead of them going to where you told them to go, you end up going there yourself. It's almost like when you're angry, more reasons to be angry starts popping up because the image and the reflection is angry. The world is just going to show you your reflection. But when you start to change the image, the reflection slowly starts changing. That's why you need to adopt a positive attitude. That's the key to life. And that's another principle in the book. It's called the principle of coordination, where you basically turn every fucking possible event, negative into a positive, positive into a positive. Everything needs to be happening for you, not to you. And that's another principle in the book, which I could talk about in a different video. But that's how you change your reality. You need to change your mindset. Now you understand how the mirror works and how it affects your reality. But you might be asking yourself, what do I think about? What do I do? So here's exactly what the book told me to do and what I did and how I changed my reality. You need to imagine, and this is in so many different books. It's called, you're basically visualizing your goal as if it's already successful, as if you've already achieved it. This is in psycho-cybernetics. This is in reality transurfing. This is all the top influencers talk about it. All the super mega rich people talk about it. But you need to basically sit there. Systematically is the key, because there's a difference between daydreaming and doing this systematically. That's the difference between success and failure. You need to sit there systematically. I do this 15 minutes every day in the morning, and I do it all throughout my day. But 15 minutes in the morning, I sit there and I think about exactly what I want my life to look like. The money I'm making, the car I have, the character traits, the team I have for my business, the relationship I have, where I live, what I do, how my day-to-day life looks like, all of it. And I don't think in a realistic manner at all. I think of outlandish things. So back when I was making $3 grand, $4 grand a month, I was imagining 10 grand a month. And that same month I started doing that, I made 14 grand. Same month. The only thing I changed, no business strategy was changed. Nothing different really happened. The only thing that changed was I started visualizing my goal, the Stripe account having 10 grand in it. And that same month I hit it. I hit more than that. But that's because I changed the image. I changed what I was thinking about. And the key is you need to feel like it's already successful. You can't just think about it, oh, okay, I'm rich, I'm healthy, I'm successful, whatever thing you want in your life. You can't just think about it. You need to visualize it in great detail. The color, the way it looks, moving around, the smell, all of it. And you need to feel it. The key to the heart, the key to unlocking your subconscious mind and making reality bend to your will is by feeling it. Because you will never achieve a goal you do not feel is worthy of you. You need to feel like the goal has already happened, and then you align with the correct frequency, and inevitably there's a delay factor. You'll slowly move towards it as long as you don't stop doing it. Where people fuck up is they have self-doubt, they have fear, they forget, and they stop thinking about it. And then what's going to happen? The delay factor, you don't give it enough time, and your physical reality never changes. So you need to picture the reality that you want in vivid detail and imagine as if you've already achieved it and feel it. I come out of my visualizations with my fucking smile like this, smile ear to ear, because I feel as if I've already achieved my goal. And then I enter my day with the energy of somebody who's already making my current goal, $111,000 per month, being a business consultant. That's my current financial and business goal. I have other goals, personal goals, and like family goals, relationship goals, and like other things. But for the sake of this video, I'll just talk about business. So that's my current goal. My goal was $30,000 a month before I hit $30,000 a month, and I hit it within 2 months. So you need to understand that what you need to think about to affect the mirror and change your reality is your goal, and constantly remind yourself of it. Throughout your day, think about your goal. Think about what it feels like and feel it. You should be always excited. And then you're actually going to do the right things to get to your goal. Because if you don't have the mindset, if you don't feel like you have it, you're not going to take the right action to get there. So my original goal to hit 10K a month, I really didn't change anything about my business. I didn't change any tactics. I just felt like I had it. Therefore, I started seizing all the opportunities that were already right in front of me that I was never taking. And once I started doing that, my income tripled or quadrupled, whatever it was. So that's how powerful this shit is. It opens your mind to, it shows you all the doors you could enter that lead you to your goal that you wouldn't have seen before because you didn't believe it was possible. You didn't feel like it was yours. And you will never achieve any goal that you have in your life unless it's in your comfort zone. And it's not the comfort zone I'm talking about, like get outside your comfort zone, go work out really hard, do something you've never done. That's not what I mean exactly. I mean, like, you need to, the reason you imagine the goal you want to achieve as if you've already achieved it is to place it inside of your comfort zone. If I gave you a Rolls Royce, if you went to the Rolls Royce dealership or the Lamborghini dealership and you're someone who'd never you've never owned a Lambo, you've never been in one, and I told you to get inside of it, you'd feel a little bit uncomfortable. You wouldn't want to get the rug dirty. You would be like trying to not, fuck with anything too much. You'd be like a little uncomfortable. If you're uncomfortable in the Lamborghini, you will never own one. You need to walk into the Lamborghini dealership, sit in the car, and feel like it's yours. And once you have that feeling, like this reality is already mine, now you could actually acquire it. That's why visualization and doing the slides technique will change the game. It puts the impossible into your comfort zone. And once you do that, you could achieve it. But remember, there's a delay factor in the mirror. But yeah, guys, if you take away anything from this video, you need to understand that what you think about is what your reality will be. So understand, guys, if you want to change your reality, you need to change the thoughts you're having. You need to change the image in front of the mirror. And the way you do this is you visualize your dream, your ultimate goal, and feel as if you've already achieved it. Put it in your comfort zone and you will start doing the things that get you there. And do this systematically, 15 minutes in the morning every single day. And your jaw will drop in amazement in a few weeks or few months. You'll thank me later. You need to do this. And also throughout your day, you should also be thinking about your goal constantly and imagining it just 30 seconds here, 30 seconds there, a minute there. Do it all throughout your day. You should always have the picture and image of your ultimate goal in the background of your mind. You need to just consciously remember to actually think about it and remove all fear, remove all doubt from your mind. Because what that does is it makes the image in the mirror blurry. It cancels out what you actually want to achieve. So you cannot let disbelief or fear enter your mind. Once you have it, you're aware of it, get rid of it. Suspend disbelief. But that's all for this one, guys. If you want more videos breaking down this book or any other book or any other topic, drop it in the comments and let me know. But it really blows my mind that most people don't read books or seek out information and knowledge, because think of it this way. There have been men who've made a fortune. They spent 20, 30, 40 years learning and educating themselves, and they wrote a book on exactly what they did and how. And you could acquire 30 years of information from the most successful and smart and wise people on the planet in like a 5 to 8 hour book that all you'd have to do is read. And people aren't reading books. It blows my mind. But if you want more breakdowns like this, of this book, any other book, let me know, drop it in the comments, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace out.